Terrific. Good morning, everybody. We are thrilled to welcome Howard Jones to the Morning Blend. He burst onto the music scene in 1983 with more than 8 million albums sold all across the world, with hits like this one, Everlasting Love, new song, No One Is to Blame, and a whole lot more.
Yeah,
look at that hair.
I know, the hair. Still got the hair.
Yeah, still got some, yeah.
Still got it. He's always been a pioneer in the music industry. He was the first artist to make a recording of that night's gig available for purchase immediately. And today, in his new Ambitions multimedia project, Engage, the audience is invited to participate via smartphone apps. So we want to welcome you to the Morning Blend. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Great to see you. You've always been a little ahead of your time.
Well, I've loved new developments in technology, and especially to do with music. And right back in the beginning, when all that amazing stuff, the drum machines and the synthesizers came out, I wanted to have a one-man band and do all the stuff myself and play the keyboards and really, give people a chance to hear new sounds and things that they wouldn't have heard before.
Do you still love the synthesizer, even though now it's kind of an older sound in retrospect?
Well, it's very interesting because a lot of the young kids, that's what they're really into. They're into the analog analog synths, and those big wardrobe-sized things that we used to have in the early days. They're really getting into that, and all the patching things up and that's the biggest growth area in music instruments at the moment. Yeah. So that's very interesting. So it always goes in cycles, doesn't it? 1 minute it's guitars, the next minute it's
yeah. Your music immediately takes me back to high school. I went to high school in the mid-'80s, and I think people always connect certain songs with different times in their life.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song that was really popular in the '80s? I'm sure people ask you that all the time. You hate to pick just one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's really interesting because here in America, probably No One Is to Blame is probably the song that everybody, even if they don't know it was me singing it, knows the song.
Absolutely.
And so when I sing it, it's like you can see it has a kind of visceral effect on the audience, and everyone knows that tune as soon as it comes up.
Yeah.
So that's probably my favorite because of the effect that it has, on the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see it. You get to see it kind of wave over them.
Yes.
You're doing this new project, Engage, and this is fully fan-funded.
Yes.
And it's very interactive with the crowd. It mixes music, all different kinds of music. You've got, the synthesizer, classical, different kinds, and then dance as well.
Yeah.
So talk about what it is and what Engage is and what you hope it'll do.
Yeah, okay, well, I was coming up for a big birthday, and I wanted to challenge myself.
40, right? 40? It's a big one.
And I really wanted to challenge myself to do something beyond what I'd done before, not just another CD, but to sort of bring all together all the things that I love. And I go to Sadler's Wells in London to watch the contemporary ballet, and I love contemporary dance. I love classical music, cinema, the whole bit. So I want to bring this all together into a piece that is like a live experience. As soon as you go into the theatre, you're engaged in something, and you are part of the show. So we did the app where you could have graphics.
How does that work? The smartphone part of it?
Yeah, I think we're the first people to do this. I'm pretty sure. You download the app, and then what we do is we ping images like this to people's phone at certain times during the show.
Like what we're seeing?
Like what we're seeing here on the screen?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And so so the image that comes up on the phone reflects what you're viewing.
It's very psychedelic.
Yeah. Are you into the modern day? What's the music that kids are into now? It's like the techno and the dubstep.
Oh, yeah,
what is it called?
Yeah.
EDM.
EDM.
Yeah, EDM. Yeah,
are you into that?
Yes, I definitely have 1 foot in the EDM camp. Yes.
Okay.
Because and I've worked with a great DJ called Cedric Gervais, who did a great remix of Things Can Only Get Better, which we do live actually, and people just go crazy for that. I like to mix it all up. It's like everything's moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't be stuck in the past.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get to some random questions we have for you, your show's tonight, but you say you want people to wear certain clothes or like fluorescent makeup. Do you bring that with, or is that something you get when you're there?
Yeah. Well, when we've these Engage shows have been specific shows. We did one in London, one in LA, and they're quite big things to do. So I'm hoping to do more of them. And yes, we did. We had makeup and special things for people to customize their clothing. And so it's like it's like the audience is an integral part of the whole
thing. Is it like black light that
yes,
sets off?
Right.
Okay,
yeah,
so
right, yeah.
so you should wear something fluorescent tonight.
Yeah, and I sometimes ask people to wear orange as well.
Orange.
That's cool. Wear orange, and that's
you know what I hate about fluorescent lights is if you have a fake tooth, it doesn't light up.
We both do.
I have a fake tooth.
We both have a front tooth that's like half fake.
It doesn't light up, so it looks like you're missing a tooth.
Yeah, it totally does.
So I hate black lights. It's the worst.
All right, well, we'll have to turn them off when you come to the show.
Yeah. When I was in 8th grade, my best friend threw a phone at me, and those were the really heavy phones, not like cell phones today, knocked my tooth out.
It was in a bag. It was a phone in a bag.
Blimey. Oh, yeah. They're one of those huge ones, the size of a brick.
Oh, yeah. So we want to ask a few random questions, and I wonder, we've asked people this before, especially people who are super talented like you. Do you have any hidden talents? I mean, obviously people know you're musical, but is there anything you can do, any sort of hidden talent that you have?
I think I'm a one-trick pony, me. I mean,
you're not like double jointed, you can't juggle.
You can't wiggle your ears?
Nothing.
No, I can't.
Can you roll your tongue?
No. I can't do anything. All I ever concentrated on was, since I was like 7, just playing the piano and trying to sing, as well.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I've got anything.
So you have no other talents. If you weren't a musician, what would you have done?
I think I would have been involved in visual stuff, photography, film, video. Because I suppose that's quite a big part of what the new project is about. But yeah, I would be involved in something artistic.
What's the first thing you notice about a woman?
Wow,
give us the English version.
Yeah. The English version. Well,
what makes her shagadelic?
I suppose when you, I suppose it's really a person's the life state they're in. You know what I mean? Like, are their eyes like shining, and are they giving off the sort of
vibe,
positive energy? And I find that that's the most attractive thing.
So their energy precedes their physical presence.
Yes.
Okay.
We had a baseball player.
Obviously, the physical thing is obviously you cannot ignore that, but that's the thing that really attracts me. Is the sparkle in the person's eye.
Robin Yount is a famous baseball player from the Milwaukee Brewers, and he said he had to think about that question. The first thing he said was, the butt. I'll never forget that. How do you know it's the butt first?
You and your wife, though, drove from Nashville here.
Yes.
What do you listen to in the car?
On this trip, we were just on email the whole time. We're both running the business.
That's a long time to be on email.
However, I just got these amazing new headphones, and it's just so incredible. And I was listening to a band called Scritti Politti, and a little bit of Michael Jackson. And,
have you heard of it? Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and these headphones sound so good. Bit of Chaka Khan. And, yeah. And
is there anybody you've always wanted to perform with and you haven't?
Well, I have been very lucky because I did those Prince's Trust concerts, where I got to play with people like Elton John and McCartney and Bowie and Jagger. I mean, because they all came on as guests.
Huge.
And so I was very fortunate to actually play with most people. I always dreamt of playing with. But no, I mean, probably McCartney is the person I would feel closest to, to wanting to be, do stuff with him.
Are you friends?
Yes, we are, yeah. I mean, like, I don't phone him every day.
But,
well, I knew him, and, Linda was a great friend. She sent a present for our first child when it was born, and absolutely wonderful lady. She's a really beautiful person, yeah.
How many kids do you have?
3.
You have 3.
They're all grown up now.
Are they all musicians?
No, they just wanted to keep away from music.
Yeah.
They wanted to be involved in the arts, and they all. Well, my daughter's involved in raising money for charities and stuff. One's a photographer, one's a theatre director. Yeah.
It's great. People can see you tonight. You're at Potawatomi. It's at 8 o'clock tonight. You can learn more about Howard Jones at his website. It's howardjones.com. Again, it's engaged. It's fan-funded through Pledge Music. It's a really cool show, interactive tonight. You got to go there at the Northern Lights Theater.
Multimedia project. It's super cool, and you can use your smartphone to be part of it, which is
great to have you
nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure talking with you.
Thanks. Really nice to have you here. Thank you so much. And still